Fear of rejection is the most common cause of social anxiety, and it shows up in your social interactions in several ways that I'm going to list for you here. It makes you pretend to be someone you're not, putting on a social mask and actually dimming your true, amazing self. It may make you quiet and withdrawn because you think that if you speak and get involved, you may say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, or get a mind blank, or be inadequate or embarrass yourself. It leads to hypervigilance. You're never relaxed, you're always on the lookout, trying to figure out if this or that person likes you, what they think about you, if you can trust them, if they value you, if you're being inadequate, etc. And this level of hypervigilance is exhausting. Fear of rejection also stops you from deeply connecting with others, because to connect at a deep level, you need authenticity, and we do bond on vulnerability. And to be authentic and vulnerable, you need to be yourself. And it stops you from showing up in the world as your confident, bright self and tap into your higher potential. Most of my life, I struggled with deep fear of rejection. And if you don't know my story, it all started when I got bullied at school from age 13 for a few years, and this left huge scars on me. Invisible to the naked eye, but they truly had a massive impact on the way that I behaved and the way that I led my life. It made me completely withdraw myself and dim myself most of the time, and I was definitely not tapping into my higher potential. For the past 3 months, I mentored a fellow introvert and sensitive soul to get to the roots of her fear of rejection and social anxiety, and this was a great success. We went deep into our subconscious mind, uncovering and releasing the exact patterns that made her dim herself down, and uncover the confidence that was buried under decades of negative conditioning. And I can tell you that the biggest reason why you have a strong fear of rejection is that you don't value yourself. The value piece is game-changing. So how to uncover and embody your value? First, if you're an introvert or an HSP, it is crucial that you stop seeing those parts of your personality as weaknesses and burdens, but instead embrace them as strength. Start being proud of who you are, proud of your sensitivity, proud of this more inward direction that your thinking and perception of the world takes. For example, by mentoring her on this, my client discovered that her empathy, her no-judgment personality, her awareness of social dynamics, of subtle cues, and her vision of the world were her greatest strength. So she began to embrace these natural parts of her while showing up instead of denying them. And I will be using this client as a case study throughout this video because I know that case studies resonate with you guys. Secondly, you need to uncover the biggest factors contributing to not feeling valuable enough. Which limiting beliefs pop up time and time again for you? These beliefs are the keys to let go of fear of rejection and connect to your freer, more confident self. Whatever those beliefs are, it is the opposite that you want to be wiring into your mind. With my client, we worked on 3 main limiting beliefs to rewire with powerful hypnosis therapy. They were: I am unlovable, I'm gonna be abandoned, and I'm not heard, I'm misunderstood. Those were the 3 main beliefs that were at the core of her fear of rejection and social anxiety, therefore at the core of her not valuing herself enough. And if you're not looking to do this deep work with someone, at least start repeating those empowering beliefs to yourself, the opposite of the negative ones, and practice finding evidence that the limiting beliefs are not 100% true. And trust me, you can find that evidence. It's just that you've never focused on that. And this is the key: changing parts of your identity at the root, meaning at the subconscious level, because this is the most powerful part of your brain, right? It's 95% of the total of your brain. And that is where your sense of identity is shaped. That is where you get to change how you view yourself, how you think about yourself, and increase your value. Thirdly, stop attaching your worth to other people. And this comes naturally when you've worked on the value piece. And something I've practiced on my journey was to practicing people's perception and vision of myself and their behavior towards me as something that belongs to them, not to me. It's their projection. It's their thing to work on. If they disrespect me, if they don't value me, it's their thing. It is not mine. So of course, there is a way of showing up so that people respect you more and so that you share your value. You don't just let people guess your value. You're like being more full on with it in a calm, in a gentle way, because as introverts and HSPs, we're not like fully loud and in your face sort of people. But it's also really important to detach yourself from what others think about you and from how they treat you. And it is a difficult part because we are so used to let other people value us or devalue us. And if we don't work on this, if we let our worth be attached to other people, it will break us, right? And I'm sure you've had this experience. Focusing on building your value has such a great ripple effect, and it is the key, believe me. And to illustrate this, I'm going to share with you more of my client's experience so you can see. So by focusing on changing her identity and focusing on the value piece at the deep subconscious level, she said that she now feels genuinely confident and carefree. She said she no longer worries about being rejected or worry about what others think of her. She said, I can show up as my fun, bubbly, authentic self without dimming my light to fit in. I've also learned that being an introvert and HSP is not a weakness, but it is one of my greatest strengths. The whole experience helped me uncover the confidence I already had within and overcome my limiting beliefs. And you can see the full testimonial on my website if you want to have a deeper look. But as you can see, the goal is not to become someone you're not. It is to connect to your empowered self, and your empowered self is there within you. It's just that it's been buried under decades of negative conditioning, of hurtful experiences, of letting yourself being devalued by people and forming those limiting beliefs. But the empowered part is there. It is within you. And it's a matter of uncovering it so that you can embody it. And if you'd like to experience a similar transformation, have a look at my website. The link is in the description box below and we can discuss the work that I do. And to help with this process of releasing fear of rejection, feel free to check out my freebie in the description box. It's a calm confidence workbook that will help you uncover the roots of feeling that and believing that you have no value or low value, and help you connect to this more confident and empowered self. If this video spoke to you, let me know in the comments, and I'm sending you much love. Bye.